Here we are, it's Chip Walton, Chop and Brew. I'm here with Jack Smith from TRUB. We're in the pre-insanity of brewing up a cure in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And what is sure to be a cult favorite already, just among the crowd that's here of the brewers, the cult favorite is Jack Smith's.
It is a peanut butter Hefeweizen called Elvis Has Just Left the Building.
And it doesn't sound like it should work, but it works.
Yep, yeah, I brewed this beer as a joke. I brewed it for a different sort of event. It was something I thought up. I thought that it would, you know, I'd made people drink it. They would be like, what is that? And I brewed it and I tasted it and it was good. And now I'm going to be known as the peanut butter Hefeweizen guy, henceforth.
Yeah. Tell us about it's not true peanut butter, right?
No, it's made with a product called PB2, which is a dehydrated, defatted peanut butter. It's like a powder. And I put it in a bowl like I was about to make some bread or something, and I threw in a couple quarts of the hot wort right as I was getting done with the boil. I whisked that up, and then I just put it in the fermenter with the beer. And it came out good.
It does. It's all in the back end. Like, at least for me, it's in the nose.
Yeah, I get it in the nose and then in the finish.
Yeah, and then the hef is like at the front and middle, and the back is just kind of like a little peanut butter, graham crackery, nutter butter kind of thing.
Yeah.
What does it ferment like and transfer like with all that weird kind of reconstituted goodness?
The stuff kind of wants to settle to the bottom because it's heavy. So the ferment, it kind of settles to the bottom, but it's leaching out the flavors the whole time. And as the fermentation starts to slow, I'll actually go in there and sort of give it a gentle stir with a sanitized racking cane, you know, to try and make sure that it gets worked up. And then once it's done fermenting and it's all settled and stuff, the rack is fine. Like, none of the peanut butter transfers over with the racking because the stuff just gets compacted in the bottom.
Cloudy, golden yellow, like you'd expect a hef.
It's a little darker than I usually make a hef, but that's because I threw a pound of honey malt into it because my idea for the beer was to go with the Elvis sandwich, which is basically you take a hot dog bun, put a banana on it, you slather some peanut butter on it, you drizzle honey. Legend has it, Elvis loved this thing. So I tried to make a beer that tasted like Elvis's favorite sandwich.
All right.
Kind of reminds me of that. It's, you know, wheat beer, that's the hot dog bun. The honey malt's the honey, and then it's got the banana from the Hefeweizen yeast and some peanut butter.
It is unique. Like you said earlier, you could drink a pint of it.
And I have.
It gets a little, it just, I don't know. It's not so weird that you just can't handle it. So
yeah.
What's the hef recipe?
It's real straightforward hef. About 50% Pilsner malt, 50% German wheat malt.
A little bit of the honey.
A little bit of the honey. That's really it. And I do a step mash on it. But the main thing that I wanted with this was I didn't want any of that clove flavor that you get in hefs. So I made sure that I avoided that ferulic acid rest, that 122 Fahrenheit rest that you do with a hef to really push the clove flavor. Oh. I avoided that.
You got higher as soon as possible.
Yeah, I went straight in, doughed in at 145. It sat there for, if I remember right, it was like sat there for like 20 minutes. And then I ramped with my Herm system to 158, something like that, and held that for about 45 minutes. And then I mashed out, sparged, slaughtered, boiled, added some peanut butter. Yeah,
I remember doing some test brews with that at Northern Brewer. We were trying to do a peanut butter porter, and it was that PB2. Yeah. It's like an organic powder, right?
Yeah.
So, well, cool. I imagine you'll blow through the keg.
Great.
So Elvis has left the building. Cheers.
All right.
Chop for chop, banana for banana.
And peanut for brew.
Peanut for peanut.
Peanut for peanuts going
butter for butter. Peanut for peanuts going
Chop for chop, nanner for nanner.
Nanner.